everyone, it's V the Ink Dragon again. It's been a while since I last made a video since it has been a very busy month this April, and you can see from the ink pen that I have this month, it's way less than how it was last month. I still hope that you can find something new from my currently ink for this end of April 2024. Let's get to it. The first ink and pen combination that I have here is my Pelikan M200, and I fill it with Pennonia Sour Cherry. Something strange about this nib in particular is that I don't know if you can see it. Apparently, the gold plating on the nib wear off, and I can see the steel under it. I'm a bit disappointed, but since it's still writing well, then I just use it. Pennonia Sour Cherry is quite similar to Herbin Renat. My second ink pairing is this Pilot Custom Heritage 91 in medium 14 karat nib, and it is filled with Waterman Absolute Brown. I'm so happy that finally this pen nib is fixed by my Fountain Pen Club co-founder, and it's now writing very smoothly, and it makes me happy whenever I pick up the pen. I'm so grateful. She filled it with an old bottle of Waterman Lavanda Brown, and I can say that I love the ink. It's just my kind of brown. It's so lovely. It's redder than Taccia and also redder than Mont Blanc Taffy Brown. Next up is my Pilot Custom 823 in medium nib, and I fill it with Herbin Vert Empire. It's a relatively dry ink. It's still flowing well out of this pen. It's still funny to see how both of them are medium nib. The nib on the 823 is way bigger than the one on the Custom Heritage 91. And yet, the writing in this particular pen and ink combination, the Vert Empire, looks thinner. It's always fascinating to find these kinds of differences. In the beginning of my fountain pen journey, I wouldn't think then that I would even have an ink in this kind of color, since I prefer more vibrant type of inks. So here I'm picking both the green and the gray swatch just to compare the colors. Vert Empire is just like in the middle of both of these. The next one, Private Reserve Avocado, and I fill it in my Leonardo Memento Zero in Lavanda, and the nib is a broad nib that got grinded to architect nib. I really love this green. It's very vibrant, very fresh, and in my eyes it's kind of similar to Diamine Evergreen. However, the Diamine Evergreen have much more resin, while Private Reserve Avocado is just like avocado. One of my most exciting thing in this video, because one of my good friends kindly sent me this. It's a Franklin Christoph SIG nib, medium SIG nib from the United States to Europe. We cannot really get it that easy here, and it's writing so amazingly well that it has become my most favorite nib ever in my collection. And I fill it with also equally special ink that I bought in an ink set, Taccia Ukiyo-e Hokusai Fukaki Hanada. I just love how the nib makes my handwriting looks interesting, and it has a subtle line variation that is not as significant as top nibs, and yet it gives flavor to my writing. Even though there are many kinds of blue, this Taccia Ukiyo-e Fukaki Hanada is special in its own kind. It's yellower than Herbin Blue Nude and definitely different from Konpeki. Next up is an exclusive ink, Diamine A Night in Jodphur, and I fill it inside my Jinhao X159 in fine nib. This pen has not been inked for months, and since this ink is a very heavy thinner, I am cautious to put it in my other pens, and so I decided to take this out of the storage. I like sheening ink just because it's so pretty, but at the same time I don't really like it because it takes forever to dry, and since I have a oily hand, it smudges. Let's see if I can show you the sheen in the writing sample. And color wise, I also don't have that much similar color, and it has this very strong red sheen. So I just take my blue inks with sheen, and you can see the comparison here. And the last of my currently ink, shimmer ink inside my BENU Talisman Peacock or in medium nib. Whenever I read the name of this ink in my head, it's like the song of Aladdin is in my head all the time. I have exactly one other blue blackish shimmer ink, and while the Arabian Nights have a silver shimmer, the Stroke of Midnight from Ferris Wheel Paris have the gold shimmer. And the base color of the Arabian Nights is kinda similar to Pelikan Edelstein Tanzanite. These are all the pens that I have inked right now. I will clean 4 of them today. I can meet you all on the next video with some new freshly ink. See you on the next one.